Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another solid effort. Matter of fact, what's packing peacocks, man? You know, what's packing peacocks? Alright, so this is what the plan is today. Today, we're at the gas station. We're gassing up right now. We're gonna take a drive to Hollywood International Airport because we got two monsters that just flew straight in from Chicago. I won't tell you what that is just yet. Of course, you guys gotta go ahead and keep watching the video. Keep tuning in to find out what it is. We've got two monsters coming in. They're coming in at about 7.5 inches, I think. So we're gonna go ahead and take this long drive to Hollywood International Airport and pick these boxes up. This is the first time I've had to go to the airport to actually pick anything up besides people. So it should be pretty interesting. We're gonna go ahead and let's get these monsters back to the crib, man. Just pulled up to Southwest Cargo. This is my first time having to come to the airport to pick fish up, like I previously stated. I've never done this before. The process isn't that hard. You just go in and you show your ID and you pay your shipping, unless you do it some other kind of way. But for right now, this is what we're doing, and we're outside waiting on the fish for pickup. I honestly can't wait. I've never had these fish. I've always wanted them, and I've been looking for them for a while. In the previous video, you seen that we picked up some new monsters, and those were rare as well. But these are, I think these are just a little bit harder to get, and honestly, they look a little bit better if you ask me. So for right now, we're outside waiting on pickup. I don't know if it's 1 box or 2 box, but we have 2 fish coming in. So I guess when we go in there for pickup, I'll let you guys know. So while we're in here just waiting for our fish, some people just got some dogs. I don't know if it's their dogs or some new dogs, but everybody's getting pets today. Alright guys, so we've got our fish. Just picked them up. They literally just came in. Alright guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I couldn't even wait. I have to see if these fish actually made it. Alright, we got the box open. Whoa, back up, whoa, back up. What the heck, bro? Okay, got proper packaging. Very proper packaging. We got our heating pads and they're still warm. Go ahead and feel that. Proper packaging. And both of them are alive, guys. So we'll see you guys at the house. I'll show you guys when we get there. Perfect. Alright guys, so we just acclimated the fish to the temperature of the tank. Now we're gonna go ahead and get them out of this water. This water is a little bit murky, so we are kind of like on a time limit here as far as ammonia goes. But we're gonna go get them out this bag and show you what these fish really look like. Come here. Alright guys, and this, can you see? Yeah. Guys, this is the Panama peacock bass right here. It is one of the larger species of peacock bass. Not as large as the Tementus. This one, I believe they only get about 17 pounds, but their colors are extremely beautiful when they get of adult age, and these peacocks are very, very hard to get. So let's go ahead and get this guy in the tank. All right, first fish into the tank. There we go. Let's go get the next one. Guys, yeah, you can smell the ammonia in this water. But we have to acclimate these fish before anything. second one right here. It looks to be a little bit bigger. You guys can probably see that gold. Oh, you guys can probably see that gold working on the bottom right there. And guys, like I said, these are the larger species of peacock bass, not as big as a Temensis. These get about 17 pounds, but when they're fully grown, the colors and the patterns on these fish are absolutely amazing. Something that you only see in the Amazon. All right. This one has more pattern than this one. Yeah. They should live together fine, though. We got the Pinama peacocks and the Broca Pondo peacocks. The two hardest peacocks to get, at least in this area. We have them finally here in the same tank. And we can't forget our baby tarpon. We're back, guys. Here we are a couple days after acclimation. As you can see, I redid the tank. I put this big piece of driftwood that I got from Predatory Fins the other day in here. Now there's rocks stacked on it only because I had to hold it down. It kept floating, but I'm not gonna lie, it all kind of came together pretty nice. I know there's a glare, but if you take a look at the tank, it does look plain. It actually looks like one of the tanks at Predatory Fins, but it's actually pretty nice. And the best part about this, got my dogs here but the best part about this tank is that all of the fish actually utilize the wood. I mean, except for the peacock bass. When I put this piece of wood in here, the Oscars were eating algae off of it. I had minnows in here that I used to feed the fish. They were feeding off of the wood. And this random crayfish in here somewhere, he was feeding off the wood as well. So even though I took the grass and all the other decorations out of the tank, the fish didn't really utilize the grass and they didn't hide in them anyways. These peacock bass are just big enough to the point where they're not hiding anymore. They're out and about. Unless you freak them out, unless you scare them, then they're gonna look for a place to hide. But other than that, the fish didn't really utilize the grass anyways. In my opinion, I feel like they utilize the wood and all this structure more because they eat off of it and they hide in it. There's all types of little crevices and different layers for them to hide along in. And as you can see, the Pinama peacock bass right here, here's one. And I'm gonna apologize. The fin, that top fin did come in ripped and it hasn't healed back since, which is okay because the fish is still doing fine. It's still eating, it's still swimming, it's not lethargic or anything like that. All the peacock bass usually swim in a group, and you can see the difference between the two. This is a Pinama, this is a Pinama, and this is a Broca Pondo. There's a Broca Pondo, there's a Broca Pondo. And like I said, these fish are at the stage in their life right now where I believe it's called the Paca stage. People in the Amazon, that's what they call this stage of the peacocks, when they're still juveniles, they still have a lot to develop. But give it a couple months, just power feed these guys and get them into the pool pond with some natural lake water, and I guarantee you that these fish are going to sprout and it'll have an effect on their color. Hopefully it brings it out some more and they have more of the wild look to them, as opposed to being on the sand where they're always bright and light. Guys, if you can, please go check those two fish out. Pinama peacock bass and the Broca Pondo peacock bass. Honestly, my favorite is the Pinama peacock. just because I feel like that is just one of the most exclusive peacock bass. There's also a peacock bass called the Fogo peacock bass. I actually haven't seen anybody in the US with them. So hopefully we can get those next on the stock list. But for right now, this is the tank. It's all coming together nice. I'm getting my collection back. I'm using the Oscars right now as like a training to kind of feed, help feed the wild caught fish, and it's actually been working just fine. These guys are actually eating bloodworms now, cubes of bloodworms, and that would actually be close to impossible if I just had, you know, one wild peacock bass caught in there and I threw a cube of bloodworms in. We would just look at it like it's I don't know what it is. He wouldn't look at it like it's food though. But guys, yep, this is the tank. What would you guys like to see in here? I want to know, drop some ideas. If you guys know about rare fish, go ahead and share that information with me. On this channel, we try to share as much information as we can about our new fish or the new fish that we are getting. But like I said, we're all learning and we're all still growing. So I'm open to any information that you guys know about that I'm not sure about or I wasn't familiar with. You guys go ahead and share that with me. And I'm very interested in peacock bass. So if there's any of my subscribers out there that love peacock bass and you know, that kind of know more than the general information about peacock bass, please go ahead and share any type of information with me, especially on different rare species that come from the Amazon. Thank you for checking this video out. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope you guys enjoy the collection that is now starting up with the peacock bass, the tarpon, our Oscars, and any other fish that we plan on growing out and adding to this pond. Oh yeah, guys, stay tuned. We do have a bunch of fish in the pond as well. Next video will be fire, and we also have some more new monsters coming in. Hopefully this coronavirus doesn't affect the shipping and all that stuff, like, you know, all that stuff that might affect the fish coming through to my door or my airport. But guys, please drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see in this tank. I really am interested in keeping all new fish that I've never kept before, fish that I've never seen before, fish that are hard to get. Just let me know what it is that you want to see in this tank, and I will try my best to get it in there, of course, if I'm interested. But you guys stay tuned for the next couple of episodes. I guarantee you that you guys are going to enjoy them. I'll see you guys on the next episode, and I'll give you guys updates on these fish in a couple of days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.